Hello my dear students, welcome back to Connect Plus 3 and today we are going to go through Unit 5. It's all about water. As you see, our theme is the world around us. In the next slide, you will see the title of our lesson, All About Water. All about water. Of course, you know how important the water is, and today we are going to know the difference between the salty and the fresh water, the importance of the water, and the plants we can grow by the water. Let's go through and open your book, please, page 64. You will see in slide 4, as you see in front of you, you can look on the screen or you can look in your book. There is a picture, okay, a lot of trees and a spring in the middle. And Hani, our character here, he is saying what? Listen carefully to me. Siwa Oasis is a very interesting place in the desert. Siwa Oasis is a very interesting place in the desert. People have lived here for thousands of years. People have lived here for thousands of years. The desert is hot and dry, but in an oasis, there is water. The desert is hot and dry, but in an oasis, there is water. People can grow trees and plants and look after animals. People can grow trees and plants and look after animals. I visited Siwa Oasis with my family. We ate lots of fruit. We saw some monuments and we swam in the spring. Of course, you know some new vocabulary for use, but we are going to see pictures to explain them. Again, we ate lots of fruit, we saw some monuments, and we swam in the spring. Okay, if you look on the screen in front of you, you will see two pictures on the right hand side. A spring, the first one, a spring. What is a spring? As you see, it looks like a lake, but it's not a lake. It's a spring, okay, with fresh water. And oasis. What is an oasis? Oasis is a place in the middle of the desert, but it has water. It has water, so people can live there. So the water over there is fresh. Next slide. Okay, in the next page 65, you will see how is an oasis formed. Listen carefully. Of course, you have this numbered in your book. Number 1, rain falls to the ground. Rain falls to the ground. What happens after this? The rain soaks into the earth. The rain soaks into the earth. Number 3, the rain makes rivers and lakes under the ground. The rain makes rivers and lakes under the ground. I think the words are very clear now. Number 4, water comes up to the surface of the ground in a spring, okay? Water comes up to the surface of the ground in a spring. Number 5, an oasis is a place where there is a big spring or lots of springs. An oasis is a place where there is a big spring or lots of spring. Okay. I want you to look on the screen where the next slide number 6, you will see those pictures which are explaining the new vocabulary in this lesson. The first one, the underground river. Underground river. As you see, there is a ground, and under the ground there is water. This is formed by the rain, which soaks into the ground and forming this underground river. Okay. Next one, the one under this picture is a spring, and this is the spring. And as you see, the spring contains water coming from under the ground. So first the rain falls, then forms rivers underground, and then the water comes up again to the surface forming this spring. If you look to the picture in the middle, this is the earth, and as you see, elephants, trees, flowers. Of course, the elephants walk on the surface of the earth. They don't walk inside the earth. They walk on the surface. Here in front of me, there is a table. This is the surface of the table. Surface, the top of anything. The surface is the top of anything. This is my hand. This is the surface of my hand, the top of my hand. Okay. So this is what the surface word means. Okay. The other picture we have here for the oasis, as I told you before, and then soak. The last one is soak. As you see, there's a plate and a sponge, and inside the plate there is water. If you put the sponge inside the water, it soaks inside the water. Okay. And here, in slide 7, you will see some monuments. What are the monuments? As you see, of course you know these pictures. Of course you saw them several times, or you may visited them. Monuments, they are places that people in the past, they built it, and we can see and visit nowadays. Those are monuments. Monuments. Okay, this is the end of our lesson today. Thank you and bye-bye.